What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about how you guys can get a free Diamond Austin Reaves card to add to your collection in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Now, I want to start off with this. Do I think Austin Reaves is a great card? No. Okay? I personally have used the Diamond. I got the Hidden Gem card. I didn't love him. But with all of that being said, he is a free diamond to add to your collection. Now, what do you have to do? Well, you either got to win 10 Park Triple Threat online games in a row. You got to win 5 salary cap, 2 showdown, 15 breakout, 7 salary cap, or 3 domination games in a row. So the worst part about Austin Reaves is you've got to be decent at the game, because I guess, no, you don't. You know what? Forget that. Because you can go into salary cap offline, you can go into breakout offline, and you can go into domination offline and get Austin Reaves. So even if you are not good at the game, guys, you don't have to be good at the game. It's just going to take you slightly longer. Again, if you play salary cap offline, going to just take you slightly longer. But if you just wanted to play 7 or win 7 salary cap games in a row, you'd knock out both of them. And then you'd only have to do one more thing total. So again, for Austin Reaves, is he worth it? That's totally up to you. Realistically, you can probably get this thing done in, a couple of hours. It's not, the quickest grind, because again, like for me, I'll probably do it in the game modes I'm grinding and playing. So I'll probably do it in breakout, probably do it in showdown. Then I'll probably go to park, honestly, is what I'll do. But again, I like how it's pick what you want, right? That's something for 2K that I can at least respect, is that you can either do it all offline, you can either do it all online, and it's not just a specific set of challenges. And again, the reason I like that is because it's customizable for you guys, right? You guys don't have to, do anything crazy. You guys can do exactly the challenges you want to do. So for me, I like, occasionally playing breakout, as I am, basically one piece away from getting, the extra legend stats in my collection. And in my free time, I do like playing showdown. So that's, again, what I'm going to be doing personally. But again, yeah, it's probably like, if for me personally, I'm going to play 15 breakout games, 2 showdown games, and then 10 part games. I'm looking at probably a slightly over a 2-hour grind for Austin Reaves. Which again, is that anything crazy? I don't know. Like, you guys can say it is, you guys can say it's not. It really just is totally dependent on what you are, on what you're trying to get out of it. Like, to me, I don't think it's that crazy of a grind, because again, like I said for myself, you're getting a free diamond, and as you are, you're getting rewarded for playing the game. The daily challenge is still a thing, so you're gonna add that extra MT to your collection, and at the end of it, you are gonna add a free diamond Austin Reaves card. That, again, do I think he's anything crazy, anything special? No, but he's fine, right? The worst part about Austin Reaves to me is the fact that he can't play point guard. That just doesn't really sit right with me. But everything else about Austin Reaves, it's a fine card. I just know from my past, when I've tried using Austin Reaves, he wasn't great. I will say that was when fades were in the game, and I didn't love Austin Reaves' fade. And so that was a big reason I didn't love Austin Reaves. But again, he might be better now compared to what he was, a month ago for me too. So I am kind of eager to get Austin Reaves and try him out. And even for me, like, I'm not going to play or use Austin Reaves outside of my gameplay, probably. It's just the truth. I'm probably not going to be in a position in which I want to use Austin Reaves a whole ton. But at the end of the day, it gives me something to grind for, right? Even for my YouTube purposes, it gives me a reason to load up and grind this thing out, right? And again, it's nothing crazy. And if I wanted to do it the quickest, I'd probably play breakout and then win the 7 salary cap games super quickly, right? Because, I mean, they kind of go together. But it gives me a reason to load up the game, right? Like, I'm trying to get this breakout done eventually. I will say, in breakout, if you have a Victor Wembanyama or if you have a Giannis, use them, right? And include them in every lineup you can that is an offline lineup, because double rep is a thing. And I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it can just slightly help you guys out. And again, at the core of it, guys, this is not a game-changing drop. It's not, right? Like, this is not going to be anything that changes your account around in a big-time way. Like, Austin Reaves is not a game-changing type of player. But at the end of the day, Austin Reaves is a solid enough card that can hold it down until you get a better and better team, right? Like, he's a card that can at least hold it down for offline purposes, like for domination, for triple threat offline. He is a perfect type of card to have, because he's got a high 3-ball. His catch and shoot release is going to be easy to time, easy to green. So again, I don't necessarily think he's perfect. I don't necessarily love him as far as an overall card, but I do think he is going to at least be okay. So That's, again, kind of what I'm grinding today and the approach that I'm taking with it. Again, I do kind of eventually want to get Showdown done, but again, that's just kind of a me situation more than anybody. But here's my thing, right? Like, again, you're getting the daily challenges done. Doesn't seem that crazy, but super easy to do. Gonna add that MT to my collection. As I am grinding this, I'm getting my triple threat games done. I'm working towards my clutch time games. Those are gonna get done. And the same thing in Showdown. When I win a couple of Showdown games, guess what? I'm gonna get to tier 1. So again, it doesn't seem like, oh, Ty, you're doing a whole lot. But at the end of the day, I'm getting a lot of things done without really having to play the game a whole ton. And that's kind of the thing for me that I keep holding on to is my reps going up, my MT is going up. I'm getting all these, extra things to add to my collection. And yeah, it doesn't seem like it's the biggest thing in the world, and it's not, but you're getting along the way Austin Reaves to add to your collection as a part of it. So I think all of those things combined is a reason, to load up and play the game today. I have each and every day that, I have been able to. I think there's been some days when I'm trying to, play King of the Court that I haven't been able to. But I think as far as like the rest of it, guys, I have, at least for me, I've done the daily challenges basically every day I can. And again, a lot of the reason for that is it's one of the most rewarding things on this game, right? There's a lot of things on this game that I feel like aren't rewarding. As far as the daily challenge, it's super easy every day to load that up, play the daily challenge, and get rewarded. No, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but I know for a fact if I was no money spent or started a no money spent squad series, that I would grind it out. And I also know for a fact that if you were starting your no money spent squad series and you have VJ Edgecomb, you have Austin Reaves, and you have Jimmy Butler, that's a solid start to a no money spent squad series. I'm not saying it's perfect, right? But I'm saying these are the cards that give you a reason to load up the game. These cards still need to continue to get better, right? Because Austin Reaves, for example, is not a great card. I think defensively he's just terrible. But at least it's something, right? At least it's a reason for people to load up and play the game today. And I know there's going to be so many people out there. Austin Reaves does not play for my squad. I get it. He doesn't play for my squad either. So I definitely get that part of a team building concept of Austin Reaves doesn't play for you either, which is annoying, is frustrating. I'm with you on that. But again, at least we are starting to see consistent moment cards. This is something 2K needs to, honestly, they need to stick with giving us moment cards, and they need to ramp it up. There is no reason when Austin Reaves, I think, what day did he have the game, the crazy game? I think it was on Sunday he had the crazy game. There is no reason we should have to wait till Tuesday to get a moment to Austin Reaves card, right? Like, these are the small adjustments that if my team takes, people are going to appreciate a diamond Austin Reaves that looks like this a lot more if it was yesterday compared to today, right? Where things have settled down, it's not necessarily as in my opinion, as timely, as fun as if it would happen the day after. Now, again, that's just my personal opinion on things. You guys can think it don't matter. Like, even when moments of the month were a thing, I hated that. I feel like when we get more consistent moments cards, the better off it's going to be. For me, though, again, I'm going to knock all these things out. By the end of my breakout games, I might have, the season mode completion done and be on my way towards, getting another one done. I don't know if I'm going to do really any more breakout after this. I probably will, but nothing crazy because, again, there's no real reason to grind for any of these other, season mode rewards. Like, what am I going to do with it? Get out and brand? I think that's the one thing that 2K is missing right now, right? Like, they've started to slowly, give us some things for the, no money spent community, for the 2K MyTEAM community. But it's like they're still missing something, right? And I genuinely believe it's a lot of it is those mode rewards. If we had better mode rewards for people to go and play the game for, along with, some moments cards, along with, if they put the $10 back on Friday, along with just more challenges added into the game, I feel like the community would just appreciate things slightly more. Now, again, that's just kind of my approach to it and how I feel right now. But that's where I'm at with things. So Austin Reaves should have point guard eligibility. I wish Austin Reaves was better as far as defensively. Like, Austin Reaves is never, ever, 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 ever going to be a perfect card for you in your collection. He's not. But I will say, if you are one where you're just starting the game, between him, Edgecomb, and Jimmy Butler, along with maybe some cards that you've got along the way as you're grinding, you can start to see the map. You can start to see your team piece together, at least to get through offline modes. Because y'all got to realize, when you just first start the game, like if you were to just start the game right now, right? And you're just starting the game trying to figure out, okay, how do I build my MT count up? Who do I get right away? before Austin Reaves, before all of these moments cards, there was really nothing to do. You could say to go grind domination, but you couldn't even do that. Like, you couldn't even grind the new domination without a certain amount of cards from each team. So that's where I'm at. This thing that the 2K is doing with the moments cards is really good for the beginner level players on my team. And I get it if these cards don't make your team, because they don't make my team either. I'm with you guys. I agree with you on that, right? There needs to be some cards that we get that can, you know, make a really good squad as well. That might be a harder grind. But at the core of these are easy grinds. They're easy for everybody, right? Even if you don't want to play online, you can get the card. If you just want to play online, you can go get the card, right? It's a challenge for everyone. And honestly, is Austin Reaves good? No. But there's going to be a time where a card has a good card, or a player has a good card, and 2K is going to have to make them decent, right? Like, for example, if, I'm just going to throw out a name, if Buzelis does something crazy, no matter what 2K makes Buzelis, he's 6'10 at the 3. Like, he is going to be a good card, right? Same thing with, I mean, if we get a tall point guard ever, like, they're going to have to make the card decent, right? So these are the things in the future that I think are going to be going our way. The most important thing right now is 2K solidifying consistent moment cards added into the game. So that's kind of my approach to it. That's where I'm at with things. As I said, I'm going to slowly, you know, grind and continue to get this breakout done. As I do, I'm knocking out the daily challenge I want you guys to see. And with that, again, am I doing any of these wild gem challenges? No, I don't think they're worth it. But, and I am starting to get, you know, the breakout win streak, 15 games in a row for Mr. Austin Reaves. So that's where I'm at with things. You guys can let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. I think it's a, you know, another small step in the right direction. Obviously still not perfect, but it is a step in the right direction. Let me know your thoughts on Austin Reaves. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.